What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in with another. I kind of wanted to put this video out here and say, life will pay the price that you demand. I repeat, life will pay the price that you demand. And here's what I mean by that. The higher quality you expect for yourself, that's the higher quality you gonna get. And like I got this one new customer I just picked up. And I'm gonna talk about money right here for a second. All right, the guy called me, got my information off Google, called me, wanted me to come do his property. I came out, I gave him a price, and I always explain to people how I operate. I tell them I only operate by schedules. I don't tell them, hey, I got a full-time job and I do this on the side. I gotta operate by schedule. But you need to operate by schedule anyway. I tell them, look, I operate by schedule. You can either get on the weekly route or you can get on the bi-weekly route. I don't do 10 days. I don't do every 15, 20 days. And I don't do once a month. And I don't do call me when you need me. Explain this to the guy. He understood everything would go. That's what it was. Okay. I served his property the first time. He was happy. I can't remember if he left me a review or not. I can't really remember. So with a new customer, I always give them a reminder. Hey, we coming again. I'm coming again. But I only get that reminder once. I'm not calling you every time, let you know I'm coming. That's just crazy. So I shot him a text last week. Hey, I got your property down for this week, blah, blah, blah. He say, well, can you put me on the next week's schedule? And I asked him, I said, are you looking for every 3-week service? He said, no, I'm just currently having some renovations done. I want to wait till I get all my renovations done before I get on the routine schedule. I'm thinking to myself, the renovations don't have nothing to do with the yard. I'm not going to be in nobody's way. So I told him, okay. All right. And I also told him, I said, I don't know if you remember. Now, all this was done through text because I didn't call him. So I don't know if you remember, but I like I said before, I operate by schedule, either weekly or bi-weekly. I said the week I had you on was one of my slow weeks, and next week will be a heavy week. I don't know if I'll be able to get to your property. He never responded. Well, I went over there today, which is the third week, serviced the property. Guess what? Ain't no renovations being done. Wasn't nobody there. So I serviced the property, sent them the bill. And I wait for him to either call me or text me or pay the bill. At this point, it really don't matter. You pay that $65, you pay it, you don't. But honestly, kind of to the point, certain customers you just don't want to service in your business. Not saying the guy's a bad guy, I don't know him. But if you can't stick to the schedule that I explained to you 2 weeks prior, then I don't need you as a customer. You know what I'm saying? Life will pay what you demand of it. And if I let you dictate how I run my business, it's not gonna work. Like I got this other guy, and I'm not going back to his property. I picked him up, I explained to him in the beginning, the same thing, gotta get on schedule. He don't wanna be on a schedule, but he wanna call me a week before so he can get on the next week's schedule. And I allowed it, I allowed it. But see, now here's the problem. I'm doing his neighbor yard, and I got his neighbor yard on a schedule. And if he's not getting his property done when I'm doing that neighbor's, I'm not doing it. Or if I do that neighbor's property and then he call me a week later, no. And then when I come, and I'm going to tell him, hey, I'm only doing, hey, when I do your neighbor's, I can do yours, but then your property will turn into once a month. Not doing that, find you somebody else. People think you just a chuck in a truck out here cutting grass and they can just call you when they need you. Don't work like that. I'm operating a business. Life will pay what you demand of it. And like, honestly, I don't treat my customers like they my friends or nothing like that. I keep it business. I keep it professional. Because these people are these people don't care nothing about you. They don't. I don't care what they say. Now, you go run across some good customers. I've had good customers give me Christmas bonuses. I had one lady buy me stuff for my wife, stuff for my kids. Those kind of always give you a tip. Those kind of customers, they're good customers, and you'll kind of bend over backwards for them. But everybody's not like that. And if you think a lot of these people like that, raise their price $10, see what they do. If you think these customers are your friends, raise your price $10 and see how they treat you. And guess what? Some will pay it. Some will really pay it, and some won't. I've had this one, because I'm going to tell you what broke me all that. In the beginning, when I was first starting my business, I had this one customer. He was kind of like the first 3 customers I had, all nice guy. Every time I come, we laugh and joke, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. But then he started playing me. Oh, I don't have the money this week. Oh, I don't have the money next week. Oh, my kids just started school, and I had to buy them a whole bunch of school clothes, you know. But you got a new motorcycle sitting in the yard. You know what I'm saying? People would take advantage of you, man. They would try to anyway. You know what I'm saying? I had another customer, one of my new ones. And honestly, it was my fault, because I was charging him peanuts. I was cutting his whole yard and maintaining the shrubs for peanuts on the dollar. And then when I raised my price, now I raised my price after I bought a brand new mower. This was years back. He seen a new mower. Oh man, glad you got something new, blah, 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 blah. A month later, I say, hey man, I got to raise your price. When I first started, I wasn't charging right, blah, this, that, and the other. Well, as fast as this lawnmower is, this yard ain't that big. It's not taking you no longer. You see? And I think I had that guy 3 years. You see? These people ain't your friends, man. Or it'd be, I had this other customer. That was in the top 5 or top 6 when I was first starting out. I was cutting their property and their fathers and their sisters and their siblings. You know, it was 3 properties all connected. They say, we appreciate everything you do, but my husband's gonna start cutting the yard. He want to get some exercise. Now, it's a well-off family. Why you want to start cutting the yard? This is a well-off family. Why you want to start cutting your yard? That's fine if you do, but I thought you asked me about my kids. I thought, you know, like I said, a lot of that stuff broke me in the beginning. So look, life will pay what you demand. Demand a high price. Don't negotiate your price, and move on.